And now, members of the jury, I will ask that you give your attention to the opening statement of the plaintiff, Mr. Friedman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before we get started, some of you may not have had a chance to get introduced to Josette Taylor. She's the client in this case. Also, you may see, you will see, my friend and co-counsel Carol Johnston and Peter Molnitz. Both of them are attorneys that are working on our side of the case. You see them, sometimes they'll be at the front table, sometimes at the back. And then Dee Taylor, we call our trial manager. Usually when anything goes wrong here, he's the one I look to first and try to figure out how to fix it. So he'll be running a lot of the equipment and things like that. Thank you for being here. This case is about a medical device company that sought to radically change the way medical devices are marketed to doctors and hospitals. And it sought to radically change the way doctors are trained in how to use medical devices. And it was able to do that, as you'll see in this case, because it came up with a device that was so different than anything that had come before, that nobody else knew how to use it. Nobody else really knew anything about it. And so the government, the hospitals, the doctors had to look to this company for expertise. They had to trust that this company was being straight with them. At bottom, this case is about the betrayal of that trust and one family that got hurt by a betrayal of that trust. To do your job in this case, you're going to need to learn some things about surgery. Not that complex. You're not going to need to know biochemistry or anything like that, but just basic concepts of how the medical world works. And probably a good place to start is what those of us growing up in the 60s and 70s would recognize from TV, various TV shows, open surgery, where somewhere in your body cut is made with a surgical instrument, and the surgeon goes in with instruments or with his hands or both and takes something out or changes something. That's called open surgery. And whether you're talking about taking out an appendix, a prostate, whatever, when you hear that term in court, open surgery, that's what we're talking about. Well, the particular operation we're concerned with here is called a prostatectomy. And a prostatectomy is usually done